channel, then welcome. So in this video I'm going to show you the makeup tutorial of this makeup look. This is a very simple everyday makeup look for beginners and it's very easy to create. So you can just wear this look to your office, to your college and any other formal places you want to go. And if you are just starting up with makeup, I think this makeup look you can just create within 10 to 15 minutes. So I hope you will like this video, and I have used all affordable products to get this look. So this makeup look is pocket friendly as well as beginners friendly. So if you want to know more about this simple everyday makeup look for beginners, then please continue watching. So guys, the first thing that you have to do before doing any sort of makeup is to moisturize your skin. I have already applied moisturizer on my skin, and the moisturizer which I have applied is this one. So I hope you can see this is the Lotus ALPHAMOIST oil-free moisturizer, and it's really affordable. So it is suitable for oily to combination skin, and I really like this moisturizer. And if you want to make your makeup last for a very long time, then you should always use a moisturizer and then apply your makeup, and this will just help your makeup to just glide smoothly on your face. So always use a moisturizer before doing any sort of makeup. So I have already prepped my skin using a moisturizer. Now it's time to do my eyebrows, and for the eyebrows on a regular basis I just like to use this eyebrow pencil. It's the Maybelline Fashion Brow Cream Pencil in the shade dark brown, and it's not too waxy or creamy, it's in between that, so it just work on your brows very well. And on a day-to-day look, I don't prefer to use a very harsh eyebrow pencil on my eyebrows, which will just make my eyebrows too bold. I just want to keep them very subtle. If you want to use an eyebrow pencil which is very good for a regular use, I should say that you should try this one as well. And it's really affordable guys, it only retails for rupees 199. So I will fill up my brows using this pencil. Now taking a spoolie like this, I will just brush my eyebrows out. Guys, now I will just prime my skin using a primer. I will use this primer. This is the Lotus ECOSTAY primer. It's around 600 rupees or something like that. Since I have combination skin, I just like to use a mattifying primer to prime my skin. So if you have very dry skin, you can use a dewy primer as well. What a primer does is that it just creates a barrier between your skin and your foundation. So your foundation will just attach to your skin for a very long time if you just apply a primer. So a primer actually just make your makeup last for a very long time. So you can use a primer on a regular basis, but if you want to skip it, you can also skip it as well. So I will take the primer and I will just dot it all over my face. I will take this much. I am blending the primer on my skin using fingers. You can even use a brush or a sponge to blend your primer, but I just prefer to use fingers to blend my primer because it works really well. The warmth of my fingers helps it to blend very well into my skin. So guys, now I will apply foundation on my face, and for the foundation I just like to use this one regularly, and this is the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless foundation, and it's one of my favorite foundations. It's really mattifying on the skin and lightweight on the skin. It's one of the most affordable, best foundations available I think in Indian market, so you can just give it a shot. And I got the shade 238 Rich Tan, which has got a little bit of yellow mixed with neutral undertone, which is suitable for my type of skin tone, and I really like this one. You can just give this a shot. If you want to get a good coverage for a regular use, then you can use a foundation, or if you want to just have a little bit of even tone skin, then you can also apply a BB cream in place of the foundation. So I just prefer to use a foundation like this, which is lightweight on the skin as well as mattifying on the skin. So you can use a sponge like this to blend out your foundation, or even you can use a brush like this to buff out your foundation. It's up to you. I just like to use a sponge as it blends very well, and this is the Pune Store makeup sponge. I have done a complete in-depth review of this sponge on my channel. You can just click on that eye and you can watch that video, and it's really affordable and it's of really good quality, so you can give it a shot. Applying foundation is done. Now it's time to conceal, and for this I will use a concealer. If you have very dark under eyes, you can even use a color corrector before doing your foundation. But if you only have a little bit of dark spots or uneven skin tone under your eyes, on your cheeks, then you can use a concealer. So for an affordable concealer, I will be suggesting you this one. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, and I got the shade medium tawny. So the concealers are used mainly for two reasons. The first one is concealing, to conceal your under eye dark circles or some spots which you have on your face, and the other reason for which you can just apply a concealer is to highlight. But on a regular basis, I would suggest you not to highlight your skin too much, but you can just use a concealer close to your skin tone just to conceal under eye dark circles or any other imperfections you have on your face. So I'll be using this one. This is one of my favorites, and it's really affordable, guys. It's around 399 rupees, and I think you should give this a shot. Make your foundation last for a longer period of time. You just need to set it, and for setting my face, I'll be using this powder. This is the Lakme 925 primer plus matte foundation, and I got the shade Silky Golden, which is suitable for my skin tone. So you can also use loose powders to set your under eyes, and using a powder or a compact to just set your face makes your foundation and concealer last a very long period of time. Just like to use a brush like this. So this is a powder brush. You can also even use a puff or a sponge to use a setting powder on your face. So you can see my face is looking very flat, and to add more dimension to your face, you can use a bronzer or a contour, but I would suggest that you can preferably use a bronzer to bronze up your skin for everyday makeup. So contouring, using too much contour will make your face look too harsh, so I preferably like to use a bronzer. So for the bronzer, I am using this bronzer. So this is the L'Oreal GLAM bronze, and it comes with a contouring / bronzer shade and a highlighter shade as well. So you can just use this type of product. So this one retails for rupees 800, but if you get it during the sale time, you'll be getting around 550 or 600 rupees, which is, I think, affordable, as you are getting a bronzer as well as a highlighter in a single kit. So in a single packaging, you are getting these two types of makeup product, and I think that this is a very great product to use on a regular basis. So I will just use an angular brush like this. It's like a kabuki angular brush, you can see. I will just take this product, the bronzer, and put this in the natural contour of my face, and it will look really nice and bronzed up. So I will just add this much. I hope you can see, and this will automatically just add so much dimension to your face. So guys, my contouring slash bronzing is done. I have done a complete in-depth video on bronzing and how contouring, that is how to contour your face and highlight your face. You can just click on that eye and watch the video. I have explained there how to contour and highlight your skin. So to add a little pop of color to your face, you can use a blush, but for a regular use, I would suggest that don't use too much pigmented blush, and preferably just go for very subtle or soft looking blushes, which will just add a little bit of color to your cheeks but will not look harsh on your face. So I would suggest that you can use a blush like this. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Apricot in the Middle. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Apricot in the Middle, and it looks something like this. So it's a peachy toned matte blush which is suitable for everyday use, and I really use this one on a regular basis. So I will take a blush brush and apply it on the apples of my cheeks. So now I will move on to my eyes, but for the eyes I will not put too much efforts. And if you are a beginner or if you want to use very subtle makeup on a regular use, so I would suggest that you can use a palette like this. This is one of my favorite palettes, and it is the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in the shade Rose in the Air, and look at the colors it has. So it has got all the neutral shades you need, and it has also got some vibrant shades, so you can just create so many looks with this palette. So you can have a palette like this and use the brown shades on your eyes on a regular basis. I will take this light orangish brown shade and put it all over my lid. Now to add a little bit of depth to your eyes, I will use this brown shade. I will just use this dark brown shade into the outer corners of my eyes. So I have taken this in this brush and I'll be just putting it in the outer corner like this. So my eyeshadow is done. You can see it's so simple and it's so less time consuming. Now I will be just applying kajal or kohl, and I'll be applying the kohl on my low waterline as well as on my upper waterline. I hope you can see this is the Rimmel's Candle Eyes Kajal in the shade Black. This kajal is jet black in color and it's really pigmented and it's smudge proof, waterproof, so it will stay on your eyes from the morning till night. Guys, you can also use a brown eye pencil or a brown kajal for everyday look, but I preferably like to use a black one because black really suits me. So now I will just go back to this eyeshadow palette and take this brown shade in a small pencil brush like this, as you can see, and I will just smudge out the kajal that I put in my lower waterline. So this will just actually help the kajal to stay on your waterline and also will give you a little bit of smokiness. So that's it, it's done. Now I will be just applying an eyeliner, and if you want to skip an eyeliner for regular use, you can even skip it, but I just like to use a liner. This is a Lakme eyeliner pen or the felt tip liner which has got a very fine tip, and You can see the tip looks really fine, and this fine tip actually helps me to do a very precise and fine wing. So I will just draw a regular wing with this liner. So that's it, my liner is done, and now I will just apply mascara. I will use this one. This is my favorite mascaras out of all the mascaras I have, and it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. So you have seen me using this in my tutorial, and it's really affordable, and it's, I think, one of the best mascaras I have ever owned, and it's really voluminous, and it will just volume up your lashes, it will just lengthen up your lashes, and I just love it. And it's in the variant waterproof, and it's really affordable. You can grab it during the sale time, and you can also get it at a much discounted price than the original price. So I will just coat my lashes with this mascara. So guys, if you want to use not too voluminous mascara for daily use, then you can just use the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. That one will just add a lot of length to your lashes, but will not volume up your lashes so much. But this one will just give a lot of volume as well as length to your lashes. So I hope you can see the difference. Lashes just make so much difference to your look. So guys, now I will just add a little bit of highlighter. I don't use highlighter for everyday makeup look, but for the sake of this video, I will be applying highlighter. If you are a beginner, you can just use a very subtle highlighter on the highest points of your face. And I will just use this highlighter which comes with the kit. That's L'Oreal Glam Bronze, and it has got this line of highlighter, and it's really subtle. It's not too loud or not too pigmented or sparkly or glittery, so it will just add a sheen to my face which will seem to be like a natural glow. So I will just use this one on the highest points of your face. But I would suggest that please try to avoid highlighter for everyday look. Just use a strobing cream or a very glowy. You can even use Vaseline as a highlighter. You just add it on the highest points of your face and it will just glow up. So I will just take this in a brush. You can use a highlighter brush like this. I will just apply it on the highest points of my face. So you can see that it has added the natural sheen. You can also put this to highlight the inner corners of your eyes. Just take a little bit in a small pencil brush like this. And just put it in the inner corners of your eyes. Like this. Just add a small amount, not too much, and this will just open up your eyes. So guys, you can see my face is almost done, and now I will just move on to the lips. And for the lips, I will be using this lipstick. This is the Sugar Plush Hour Matte Lipstick in the shade Little Bo Peach. So it's the peachy brown matte lipstick which actually complements your everyday look, and I really prefer to wear this one. To have a tons of lipstick, but this one is really good. You can just give it a shot. I preferably like to use nude shades for everyday look, but if you want, you can just opt for whatever shade you want to have for your everyday makeup. You can see this is such a pretty shade, guys, and I really like it. Now, to make your makeup last for a very long time, you just need to set it using a makeup setting spray. For a makeup setting spray, you don't have to go and buy an expensive one. You can also use a simple rose water like this to set up your makeup, and you can just use a homemade rose water as well. Just put it in a spray bottle and just spritz it all over your face. I am really fond of this one. This is the Kama Ayurveda Pure Rose Water, and you can see this is the Kama Ayurveda Pure Rose Water, and it's really affordable. It's 250 rupees, and it just makes my makeup last for a very long time. Just reduce all the dryness, all the cakiness of my makeup. So I will be just spritzing it all over my face. That's all. This is the finished look, guys. I really liked how it turned out, and it is really suitable for your everyday purpose, and I am really happy how it turned out. It's really easy to create, and I think you could just create this look within 10 to 15 minutes, so it's really less time consuming. You can just create this look very easily. A little bit of makeup always just makes your look put together. So try this look and let me know. And if you just like this video, guys, then please give this video a big thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and press on the notification bell to get updates about my future videos. We'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, just take care of yourself, be happy, stay healthy. Bye.